Yeah, it's CC, CEO. Wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a goal builder that can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you, get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black.
Hey, this your girl Constance Carter. How you guys doing out there today? It's Thursday, and I'm excited. Who is excited for being all the way on Thursday, almost through the week? Now, if you are an entrepreneur, go ahead and put I'm an entrepreneur in the comments box. If you are an aspiring entrepreneur, please put that I am an aspiring entrepreneur or an entrepreneur in the comments box. Now, I want to talk to you today, but before I do, I want you to go to Fly Nubian Queens on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, if you're watching this from Facebook, I want you to just go over to YouTube real quick and make sure you subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube. All right? Go ahead and hit that notification button so that you can get notified every time we come live, because there is so much great content that we have on this channel that we want to make sure that you are aware every single day. Then I want you to travel over to Nobody Works Harder Than Constance Carter. And I want you to make sure you subscribe there and also check the notification, because for me, y'all, that's me. And this is me just talking about a whole bunch of stuff. And I've had this channel for a while. I'm trying to build it and grow it, but I have a lot of great content that I've shared over the years that I know could be fruitful and useful unto you. And so my whole goal is to give you things that, wealth nuggets that really enhance your life so that you can live your best life. I'm actually giving you actual applications and tools on how you can improve and live your best life. So I'm not just talking about esoterically or theoretically. I'm actually giving you real tips and tools that you can use. The biggest thing that you could do is invest in yourself. And that's one of the things that I always try to teach everybody is how to invest in yourself. And what are ways that you can invest in yourself that gives you the maximum exposure to living your best life. All right. So for all you melanated queens out there, I want you to do one thing real quick. So if you want to get all the updates and the alerts from Fly Nubian Queen, I want you to text the word Queens to 31996. So yes, I need to know, are you an entrepreneur? Are you an entrepreneur? Any entrepreneurs in the house? Any entrepreneurs in the house? Is there anybody in here that's an entrepreneur? I've been an entrepreneur for over 18 years, and it has been up and down, feast or famine, ebbs and flow. And if you're in business for yourself, then you probably know that occurs more than we would like to occur, right? Having those famine days, they occur more than we would like them to occur. Feasting when it's good, oh my God, it is great. But it might not be so great sometimes, and you have to be able to live through that too. So how do you really build your business? How do you really set something that's sustainable, that even when it's famine, even when business is slow, you're still able to go? So go to Constance Carter VIP, go to Constance Carter VIP, and I want you to subscribe, because I'm going to start doing, I'm pretty new to the channel. I've been doing this for about a month now. And so I am going to start doing some Q&As, because I own the largest African-American owned real estate firm in California. We're African-American owned, not African-American only, but I own that. And I went from bankruptcy to a 7-figure business, to a 7-figure income from bankruptcy. So in 2009, I filed bankruptcy. In 2010, I started my business. So how do you not only just start from zero, but start from -0, which is what I did in 2010? I'll show you the tips and the tools and the nuggets. Go to ConstanceCarterVIP.com and subscribe. Now, I coach business owners. I charge a lot of money to coach business owners. So this is an opportunity for you to get in there for basically nothing and learn everything that you need to know about starting a business. I also own one of the largest co-working spaces in the Sacramento area. Beautiful, dope-ass co-working space. Unfortunately, during COVID season, we've had to make some adjustments, but it's a great space. And I'm super proud that I own it, that is Black owned and is Black excellence represented and personified. I'm also an investor in cannabis. I'm an investor in a dispensary, and I invest in greenhouses. I'm an investor, and I'm a best-selling author. I've written 3 best-selling books, and my whole life is just about using my hardships as the blueprint to help other people. And the beautiful thing, y'all, is when I started Catalyst Real Estate Professionals in 2010, I started with the mindset that I wanted to start a real estate agency that was transformational and not just transactional, right? I wanted to do something that was different. I'm not just trying to sell you a house. I'm not a used car salesman. I'm trying to help you to build wealth. And I know that real estate is 80% of wealth in this country is generated through real estate. 90% of it's passed intergenerationally. And African Americans, we have over 40% of home ownership as opposed to our white counterparts who's in the upper 70% range. But of course, it's due to systemic issues. But we are here to make sure that we can close that wealth gap and give everybody the opportunity to be able to get into the wealth game. And the best part about it all, y'all, is that I surround myself with some great people. Like, I'm so blessed. I promise you. I'm so blessed to not only do this alone. So when I started Catalyst in 2010, I said I wanted to create an agency that represented what I did for my clients under these agencies that were really just about sales, number. I wanted to start an agency that was transformational and not transactional. An agency that could really help you to create your wealth plan. And there are people who actually believe in that same thing as me. There are people that actually believe in the same concept. And that's the reason why we grew so fast, is because everybody is not just about selling you something. There are people that are really about helping you to do some things. So I was able to build a team of beautiful people, lots of melanated women, few, men, mostly women, but we have everybody that works for us from all walks of life. But one of the things that we did is we created a little video. And I want to show you this little video that we put together. But before I do that, I want to bring these ladies on. It's a couple of the ladies, and it's we put together a little jangle, a little song. It's called 222 and We Got You. So I want to bring on Miss Marthella McWilson and Miss Angela Mejia. Hey, ladies.
Hello. Hi. How are y'all doing?
Yeah. So this is two of the three ladies that we do a rap with. Unfortunately, Taisha, who's actually the mastermind behind this song, she had a family emergency right before we were supposed to start. But these ladies have been in the business for a long time. But before I even introduce them to you, I want to introduce you to this song that we just put together, because we had a lot of fun, and we're gonna talk about the song. But I want to talk to you about that song. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen, Charles. So I want you to take a look at this song, 222 We Got You, because it go hard. Y'all agree it go hard? Like, it go hard. So let me share with y'all.
Hard in the paint.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, ladies. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs.
You know what?
You ain't even gotta worry about her. Cause if you got your two, and your two,
you know what? I think I forgot to share the
What?
audio. Did I forget to share the audio?
I heard it.
You heard the audio?
Yes.
Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. Hold on. Okay, I won't rewind it.
Hold on.
Let me share it again.
Okay. Y'all hold on.
My bad. That's the problem.
Okay.
I have little technical difficulties. Ay. So I think it's okay. There's no option to share audio no more. So I think it automatically. So you guys heard it, right?
We heard it.
Okay. My bad. Okay, let me go back. There we go.
We got you. Yeah, we got you. I heard that you've been shopping.
Hey.
I heard that rent ain't dropping. Taisha here with Catalyst. Let me give you options. Now the rates are dropping at an all-time low. You can quickly get approved with a 640. You know, you can just walk in. Down payment, steady income. I'll arrange it. I'll find you a safe haven. Imagine all that you'd be saving. I'm patient. And I even work with sellers off the market so fast they don't get that winning challenge. You got your two, and your two. Yeah, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two. Yeah, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two. Yeah, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. From the valley to the bay to LA, I can list your house and have it sold in just a day. First time buyers, you can come my way. Or even if you're investing or you want to upgrade. Okay, my name is Angela. I've been here 30 years, helping people buy their dreams and throw away their fears. Single moms, divorcees, vets, or you have an empty nest, you'll invest like a boss with acres like Rick Ross. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, it's CC, CEO. Wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family. Not just for yourself, I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a gold builder. I can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track for the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst. And watch it all psychology black gold firm, but we ain't all got your two, and your two. Then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two. Then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you.
Last but never least, it's your girl Marthella. When it comes to getting a house, fellas, I'm not just an agent, but I always keep you building wealth. Buy your first home from me and keep your credit in good health. Marthella Keys program is everything you need it to be. Build your portfolio and also build your legacy. It's biblical. You should have 7 streams of income. So if there's a disaster, you'll be well off and then some.
Your two, and your two. Then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two. Then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you.
All right, y'all. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What you guys think? So let us know where you guys coming from. What do you guys think about our video 222? We got you. Put it in the comments box. Do you like it? Do you love it? If you love it, please share it. Let everybody know what we doing over at Catalyst and what that 222 needs. So please, James Moore said he got his 222s. If you guys love this, make sure you share this. Make sure you share this. Make sure you share this. We want everybody to see this information because we are positive women. We are trying to do things to effectuate change in the community. We are trying to help build wealth. And so we want everybody to know that it's possible. We want everybody to know that it is possible. It is possible. So I want to introduce you to 2 of the ladies in the 222. We got you, Miss Marthella, Make You Money, Meg Wilson. What's up, Marthella?
Hello. How y'all doing?
She said last but never least.
Last but never least.
Come on. It's your girl, Marthella. Yes. We got Miss Angela, but she's having a little technical difficulty.
Where'd she go?
I know, right? So she'll be back, but them 2 are actually still at the office.
Yes,
and I'm at home. Yeah. See, this is how we do at Catalyst. They still sit at the office, and I'm at home.
I came back thinking you was gonna be here at the office like last night, and you're not here.
I used to be the first one and last one out. Nobody used to work.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that was you.
I don't know. Maybe in 2020 you did. You gave me
a run for my buddy Marthella.
2018, 19, I don't know.
Right, that's what's up. So, Martella, how long you been in the business? Tell us a little bit about your journey. How long you been in the business? And then why did you get into real estate? Because I want them to know, again, everything that we talk about on this show is always about the possibilities.
True.
What you are able and capable to do and why we do the things that we do. We want you to know what you are able to do. So
well, the short story is that I actually always had a love, even as a child, with houses, right? So even in the 5th grade, I remember there was a new subdivision over by when I went to school at by Dentoni Park, if people in Stockton know. And so they were building, and I remember seeing a lady there, right? And she was there every day. And come to find out, she was a realtor, right? So I walked in there, and I'm very if I want to know something, I'll go get it, right? And I'm still that way. And so I seen her there, and I was like, hey, what do you do? You're here every day. She's looking nice, and she's just sitting there and talking and being friendly. And I was like, what do you do? And she says, I'm a realtor. I'm like, okay. Didn't really get the concept, right? And so shortly after that, I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Everybody knows that book, or a lot of people do. And that kind of sparked some things inside me, right? And I'm like, well, okay, he has a rich dad and poor dad. Okay. So I started really putting the pieces together then even. And I used to just walk through. She's like, it's school over, and she'll let me walk through the house. And it was something about that, just walking through the house. It's already fixed up and nice and staged and looks good. And so that was like the initial seed of it all. And then that's even before my mom bought her first house. And so then after that, I just knew that that's something that I wanted to do. So new builds, I used to meet all the realtors, and I'm still that way. And so, but the real passion came in place when I started seeing people getting into situations where they didn't have the help that they needed. Because when I got in business in 97, January 97, so we going on 24 years next month. And so when I first got into business, I was doing a lot of refinances initially. I was just a loan officer doing all the loans, and mostly in the Bay, because they still do have rates like 12%, 10%. That's why when we're getting people 4% last year and now 3% and under now, can't believe it's complaining. But that's what sparked it. They were paying all that high interest, and I was like, where does that money go? I was always concerned about the money and where does it go and who's benefiting. It's always been something in me. And so when I found out the banks were getting the money, I'm like, wait, how do we get that back in our pocket? So building wealth has always been the forefront. And I found out early on that credit has a big piece to play in that. So you can have a beautiful home in Oakland Hills, but if your credit's not right, you can't even monopolize on what you can do. You can't even reap the real benefit without your credit right, or know somebody with credit. Yeah. So that's what sparked it. And so, yes, I started in loans in 97. From then, I started, when the market went down, you got to be able to maneuver and pivot. So to make a short list, I did short sales, loan modification, REOs, loans, of course, credit repair, and those things are still under my belt today. And so, let me go to the
comment, because I think it's so poignant. Cotton Candy Nail Factory. She said, I am the daughter of landlords. How I end up never owning a property. And you're not the only person, Cotton Candy, that has that story. It's so funny because in this journey, Martella has seen it, I've seen it, Angela has seen it. We come across people all the time that don't own homes, or people who thought that they could never own a home, that it wasn't possible for them. And understand that 80% in wealth, that 80% of wealth that is generated in this country is done through real estate, right? It's generated through real estate. And it's not a hard thing to do. If you got a job, you can own a home. There's just other things that we got to work. If it's your credit, get the credit right. I have a best-selling book on credit. It's called Keeping Score. What you need to know to make your credit score grow. I am doing a Q&A on ConstanceCarterVIP.com, where I will talk about, give you tips and tricks tips and tricks to increase your credit score. You just have to take, Lord said you take one, I take one step, you take one step, he'll give you two. He didn't say that. But if you take one step, then we will help you get to the rest of the way. And whether we benefit financially from it or not, we just want to see you win. So make sure you go to Constance Carter VIP, because we're going to do a Q&A and talk all about your credit. And you can ask all the questions that you want to ask to get you in a home. If you have a job, You can't own home. Martella, we don't tell you that you can't. What do?
We show you how you can.
Come on. So
So,
Angela, I want to introduce Angela really quick. Angela Mejia.
Yes.
She's a real estate professional. She is the office manager. She does it all. So how long you been in the business and why did you get into real estate?
Well, I've been in the business for about 4 years now, a little over 4 years. Prior to being a real estate agent, I actually worked for Stanislaus County. And when I worked for the county, I actually I worked as a family service specialist. So I processed cash aid, food stamps, and Medi-Cal. Most of my clients they're in dire straits. So, they were desperate. I saw them at their worst. And so when I started to take real estate classes, I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't know if it was going to be part-time, full-time, whatever. But once I passed the test, I ended up walking out on faith, and quit my job and decided to do real estate full-time.
You quit your
I always tell people I quit my job, my tenure at Stanislaus County. Yes, I quit my job. Yeah. So I often tell people, real estate is not for the faint of heart. Mm-hmm. It will make you happy, and it will sometimes break your heart. I love what I do, because I've actually seen clients that I've had when I worked at the county. One of my clients who had actually lost her children. She was in several programs and went from nothing to working on her credit, being stable, and having awesome credit after 5 years, and actually became eligible to purchase her own home. And so I like what Constance said. We see people that think they could never do it, that have generational curse on them, like my parents were in the system, my parents' parents were in the system, but they want to break that curse. And they're the first of their generation, or the first of their families, to own homes. So that is the most rewarding thing for me, to see people that I've seen on food stamps, cash aid, Medi-Cal lose their children, and change their lives around, and say they want to do better for their children. So that's a part of also generational wealth. So I like being a part of that testimony for a lot of my clients.
So Martella, what would you say, like, because you work with a lot of first-time home buyers, what would you say, like, is the first thing? Because a lot of people don't even know where to start. What would you say that people need to do in order to get started in the process?
So, the 2, 2, and 2 that we just went over? Yes, first thing is always the credit. And that's also the most scariest part for most people. So I tell people from the beginning, look, I'm sure after 23 years in the business, you're not going to be the best credit I've ever seen, and you won't be the worst. And then it's so funny, because people that have decent credit tend to feel like they live in the past. So they know what they did 5 years ago. So in their mind, they feel like their credit is still bad. But when we run it, it's not as bad as they thought.
Yeah.
And then we know tricks and nuggets to make things change quickly. So there's some people that come in and you do 2 to 3 things we tell you to do real quick, and you can buy a property quick. And so we show you guys the least resistant way to get in a house, the fastest way you can get in there. And if you follow direction, a lot of people don't follow direction. True. The first step is always to run the credit and just do it. Because what is it going to hurt? If you think your credit's bad and we tell you it's not as bad as you thought, or we say, you're right, your credit is bad, and we're able to help you work on it, then that's the key, right? You don't want to go to somebody that don't know what they're doing and don't deal with credit, which a lot of realtors, unfortunately, they don't take up the mantle as far as loans go. They just say, oh, that's for them over there. Well, we think differently at Catalyst. We're like, no. That's part of what we do. That moves the business. I used to tell people all the time when I just did loans, and then when I first got my license, I'm like, I never did understand how realtors, even if you don't want to do real estate, don't want to do loans at all or touch them, right? Why would you not want to learn or know about credit and loans when that moves your business? Because let's face it, at least 98% of people are not coming with cash. They are needing a loan. So that moves your business, which moves your income on that spectrum. Why wouldn't you want to know about it? And so you need to know that your loan officer knows what they're doing. So it's key to get with someone that knows what they're doing, knows credit, knows loans and real estate. With a firm like that, you can't lose.
Can't go wrong. So Angie, what would you say for you is that one thing that a person needs to do just to get started? Angela, can you hear me? Angela?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I said,
I don't know. I'm having technical difficulties. Hold on.
So while she figures that out, so I'm gonna tell you, it starts with your mind. Martella talked about, getting your credit together. Absolutely. Then you got to get your your 2 years bank statements, all of those things. But it starts with your mind, understanding that you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
That you have a vision, right, Martella? Because we have to have a vision. That 4 steps, 5 steps to manifestation. Think it. So if having a vision about whatever it is you want to do, whether it's buying a home, whatever you want for your family, what you want for your life, having that vision. Then writing the thing down. So I have a vision that, how many people let me ask you this, how many people are homeowners right now? And how many people aspire to be homeowners? So how many people that's watching, because we have hundreds of people that are watching, how many of you are homeowners? And then how many of you are aspiring to be a homeowner?
And number 3, do you think that who thinks they cannot? Because it sounds so like, of course you can do anything you put your mind to. People say that phrase, but there's a lot of people living in fear that don't think they can and never have tried it, don't think they can. Right. So you have to first start with the reality of where you stand right now. And the beautiful thing is we're here to help you in those steps. So like wherever you are in that range, we can help.
So Chris,
first step, change your mindset.
Chris says she aspires to be a homeowner. So great. Also, James says he's inspiring to be a homeowner. That's great. So first step is you got to visualize in your mind that this thing is possible. And whatever the home looks like, it does not have to be a dream home. It could be a starter home, because what we use our real estate as, we use it as leverage for wealth. So when you're looking at it, look at it as an asset and leverage to create wealth. Yesterday, I had Ariane on here, and we talked about ways you could utilize that home to buy another home, So first, you got to visualize in your mind. Second, write it down. So if you're an aspiring, James, aspiring homeowner, Carissa, if you are aspiring, write that thing down.
Gotcha.
Write down that this is what in the year 2021, I want to be a homeowner.
Absolutely.
Then you have to verbalize it, because life and death are in the power of the tongue. So when you go to bed at night, and when you wake up in the morning, you just affirm it in the air. You start talking positively over that. I will become a homeowner. Not I will never become a homeowner because I'm broke. My credit is bad. You start speaking that thing. And then the 4th step is you start to work it. So whether it's getting your credit right? So go buy my book, Keeping Score. That will give you the basics. Go to Amazon.com, Keeping Score by Constance Carter. I promise you a 5th grader can read it, comprehend it, take the information and change their lives. Build your credit score up hundreds of points. And this is not a sales for my book, but this is some of the work that you have to put in it, because faith without works is dead. So if you're working, that means you got to do some things, put some steps forward in order to get there. Maybe you should start saving money, right? Because you need a little bit of money. And just
follow direction.
Get prepared. And the 5th step is receive it. So if you do all these things, you think about it, you write it down, you've worked it, you've saved your money, you've done your credit, then at some point you are going to manifest it. What does that look like for you?
Absolutely.
So Angela, give us that one thing for you that people can start, where they need to start. Thank you, Carissa.
So that one thing is, I think is mindset, like pretty much what you said, you visualize it. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to purchase a home. I think if you don't believe that, if it's like, I don't think, no, you have to know, regardless of where your credit is, regardless of where your income is, if you speak that, if you put it in existence, I actually, write it down every day. I will be a homeowner. Write that as a goal. We're coming up on 2021. Make that a goal. once you do that, then you're going to start working in that. Okay, so what do I need to do? And then the one more thing is actually contact a realtor. You know, hey, we're here, and then we can get you in that right direction.
Yeah.
You know, if you contact, don't just think you know everything, or I don't want to contact. That's what I hear a lot. I didn't want to call until I knew my credit, or I didn't want to call until I know X, Y, and Z. But you need that expert to let you know, that 101, this is the direction you need to go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
contact
really careful about that too, because it's key what you said. Because a lot of people say when they talk to me, like, I'm working on it 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, because
have
you're
gone
working
by.
on
Yeah.
something you have no idea about.
No.
And so a lot of times people tend to do the wrong things in the process of fixing their credit. They think, I'll just pay
Absolutely.
everything off. That's not the answer.
Yes.
That's not the answer.
Or all
And
this
so that's why you have to connect.
Yeah. Yeah. And the beautiful thing that I love about our team at Catalyst, and one of the, as the CEO of Catalyst, one of the things I tell everybody is every single person on our team is important, whether you sold 100 homes or you sold none, because everybody makes up who we are. But the thing I love about us most is that we're people of faith and we're people of favor. And so we will pray with you. We will hold your hand every step of the way. We will help you. We will inspire you. And so you're not just getting a real estate agent that's just trying to sell you. We are really, our heart is really in it so that you can create something special for your family.
Absolutely.
Because all of us, that's why I said when I started Catalyst, I wanted to start something that represented me as a person. And then I got all these like-minded people that have the same heart and same mindset about, we just want to help people. That's it. We want to hold your hand. We want to inspire you. We want to pray for you. We want to love on you. Because for us, sitting on the front row, watching somebody be able to create something, accomplish something, that's everything.
It's everything.
For us, the caveat is, we get a check, but it's not just about the commission.
No, it's not.
It's really about making the difference in somebody's life.
Well, Constance, you always say it's not. We're not transactional, but we're transformation. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So, and I agree. There's been times when we've gotten to an end of or close to a close, and things are gone haywire. And I've reached out to my client and like, hey, we're going to fast on Monday. We're fasting and praying that this closes.
Do this thing.
And that's what you want. You don't want somebody that's just trying to sell you. You really want somebody that's trying to help you and look out for your best interest. So
absolutely.
Barthella, you've been with Catalyst for a long time. What was one of the things that made you want to be a part of everything that Catalyst represented? Because you represent Catalyst. You are Catalyst.
Yeah. I am. It's so funny because like we've been knowing each other for a while, me and actually we met initially because I was doing loans for some of her people that worked for her, and so that's how I ended up even knowing who she was. And so with that, we be at the gym, we working out at the gym, we worked at different agencies, and we used to help each other. It was just embedded because we're just both helping type of people. So we're on the treadmill like, yeah, girl.
Okay, well, what about this?
Brainstorming on the treadmill and the elliptical. Like, yeah, girl, I had this client. I'm trying to do this. This lender is tripping. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, girl, go here. Go to this lender. Go to this. Do this. Do this. This. And she like, what? And I'm like, she like, girl, I mean, the next time it's my turn. I had this problem, girl. And so we brainstormed and we were able to get those deals closed. Look, one brain is great. And 23 years in is great. But guess what? Even I need help and strategically getting things done sometimes. So just because if I did a deal 5 years ago, that has nothing to do with what the situation is now, and especially with COVID, there's different overlays. So if someone did a loan last month, I want to pick their brain. How did you get that stated loan done? How did you get that self-employed person that loan? So we brainstorm and we collect. We have a chat that goes on. Sometimes you got to turn that thing on mute because it's so many people in there giving out these scenarios and answers to the questions. So that's why we're able to come with answers quickly for our clients. We just
collaborate.
We collaborate so well.
Everybody does.
And so the moving factor was, because we were already doing things before I even decided to come to Catalyst. And it was just about a timing thing. And so that's what happened. And so finding the timing was right. I was leaving another company, out of SAC. And so I decided to go ahead and make the move at that time. And then I was going to start my own thing, and I'm still going to, be the broker and all that stuff. But that was secondary. Matter of fact, I took a pay cut. We're going to talk about that later, Constance. I took a pay cut to come to Catalyst, and people are like, why you do that? The reason why I did that was because of the collectiveness of it. And I was only outside looking in. She invited me to things that they were having going on here. Matter of fact, me and Les Brown met here. And so, and that was someone I dealt, that I went to his seminars and things like that, but I met face to face, had conversations, and even on the phone afterwards. And so, when you have somebody that deals with you and helps you outside of the money thing. So it's never about just the money thing, because we all make money. I mean, anyone in real estate doing something is making money. So that cannot be your moving factor of how you move. And I've seen Constance moving, and it was not the factor in our relationship from the beginning. And so that's what made me make the move.
Amen.
And she wanted me to work. She wanted me, girl, come process these loans. I'm like, girl, I ain't getting nailed down to no chair. I did that for 9 years straight. I ain't doing that no more. But the knowledge is here, in here, and it's in every one of us. And we all come with different ideas and ways of getting things done. And that's what moves the ball fast for you.
That's what I love about us, is that we all, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and everybody comes in from different angles and different scenarios. And, we're all, especially our newer agents, right? Because we have a space where everybody's able to just answer questions. And I'm telling you, just like Martella said, they're going all day. They're going all day, and they're getting their questions. So it's really a lot of collaboration within Catalyst. But anyway, Angela, go ahead.
So you want me to answer the same thing?
Why you chose Catalyst? Yeah.
Oh, why did I choose Catalyst? I started out with PMZ, and I was there for about a year. I actually met Charles Johnson, who was a part of the executive team. And I met him at a function. I think it was a church function. Well, no, it was like a black. Anyway. So, I thought I was passing out my card. I'm a realtor, trying to get them. And he's like, I actually work for a real estate company. I work for Constance Carter. And he was like, you know who she is? I said, actually, I don't, So when I came over, when I met with her,
keep it real. Let me tell you guys. Hold on.
Beliefs, number one, her mission statement. I really, and I love the fact that she worked with PMZ, so she knew the culture, and she was relatable. I remember, although she had made her mark, she was still down to earth and humble, and that was really big for me. I love the collaboration that Catalyst has. I love the fact that, like you said, the agents kind of come together, but a lot of them think outside the box, AKA the two. I mean, what agencies do you have that are doing anything like that? So I love the fact that it is non-traditional. So it forces you to be better. It forces you to do things that you would never do. Making that video was awesome. I thought it was, very unique, and, I was so happy to be a part of it. It's rare that you work in an industry where there are predominantly women, where you don't have the bickering and the catfight. And I can truly say we work together. If there is an issue, we squash it immediately. So that, our whole goal is to make it a awesome environment. Anyone can come in. You can work from home, come in 2 weeks later, and it's like you never stop. So it's a really awesome place to work. I am so happy that I made that choice. And about that generational wealth, that's what it's about. It's starting right here. Constance, the 30 and 31. I mean, it's like, what do you want to make? You can be that 6-figure agent, or you can have no. And she's put it in your hands. Like, what do you want to do? Okay, then whatever you want to do, we're going to work on that to get you to your goal. So I think that's awesome as well. So
it's
an awesome place to work.
some places you have quotas to make and things like that. She encourages you to do what you want to do. Because some people don't want to do 100 transactions a year. Some people want to do 10 and 12 and 20. But she leaves that up to you because everyone's lifestyle is set up different. And so, whereas, you might want to come in and do 1 a month, you might want to do 5 a month. And either way, she wants to help you get to your goal. So she has we do the business development and marketing and all that kind of stuff here. So you can meet your goals. She doesn't create goals for you. Like, you need to get 3 deals a month or you're going to be out of here. So everyone has different goals. And she's a mother and a wife, those things, and it helps her to understand the struggle, because the struggle can be real sometimes.
It can be real, and but again, I always defer back to the people that I surround myself with, and I have really amazing people that come in every day. I see Martella every day. I see Angela, and all of the other team, the ones that I see and the ones that I don't. My goal is to just really pour into them, because I know that I understand the principle of success. When you help other people become successful, you are then successful. And it's not about my success really, but it's really about like for me, my client are my agents. So I want to see them win. And then for them, their client are the home buyers and home sellers. They want to see them win. And it's just the reciprocity that I think goes around. And if you can create an environment that's not about greed, it's not about selfishness, but it's really about helping and giving, you're winning. That's the reason why you don't see that negative energy passing around the office. That's the reason why you don't see the bickering. That's the reason why, we tell each other that we love each other every day. We in there loving on each other every day. If you don't want to hear "I love you," do not come up in Catalyst. Right? But the beautiful thing,
don't come up in here.
Yeah. But it's all love and all positive. And so it comes from me. So I have to make sure that my sha-na-na is in the right place, in the right spirit. And that's why I pray and meditate. And for me, it's like I'm trying to make sure that everything is balanced, and I set that intention. And what I know is business is business across the board. And my goal in my mission is to help everybody create their own specific businesses. Like Martella said, whatever you want to do, we're going to customize that with how you work, where your strengths are, and then how we can make that happen for you. And that's what I do. And that's what I've been doing for, that's one of the things I do with my agents once a year. So right now I'm in the, one-on-ones where I'm, meeting with all the agents one-on-one. So that's going to take me through the beginning, probably the first quarter of the year, just going through everybody and sitting down with them and doing a one-on-one on where they are and helping them to reach their goals. So whatever it is that you want to do, like I said, business is business. You need to sit down and formulate a plan and understand how to go through with it. So go to ConstantCarterVIP.com and we'll do some Q&As on that. If you are a business owner, if you want to build your, whatever it is, we're just going to do some Q&As. You can ask me all the questions that you want to ask me. But Martella, we've been on here for about 45 minutes.
Don't say I got stuff.
Yes. But before we go out, so for people who got on late, I want them to see our video one more again. What you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Because I think our video is pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
And for all of you, make sure if you like what you see, make sure you share, you subscribe, subscribe to Constance. Nobody works harder than Constance Carter. And then tell them how they can find you.
So you can reach me a couple ways. MartellaKeys.com, Facebook, Martella McWilson. It's just me. And then you can also, if you want to just step into ownership right away, just go to www.qualifywithmartella.com, and instantly you're going to find out where your score is. And then it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I'm your credit girl, so I can definitely help you bring it up so that you can become a homeowner and start building wealth for your family.
All right. And Miss Angie, how can they reach you?
You can reach me, Angela Mejia. That's my Facebook. Also Instagram. You can also reach me, same thing, if you want to get pre-qualified, www.getapprovedwithangela.com. And I look forward to seeing you.
So these
and then look at the end of the video. All our numbers are there. So
yep.
There you go.
And please, if you like what you see, share our video.
Yep. Numbers in the back.
These are two very beautiful, beautiful ladies. So don't be calling them trying to get no dates, y'all.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, we don't. Yeah, yeah. It's not. We get that money. We help you get that money.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, ladies. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. I heard that you've been shopping. I heard that rent ain't dropping. Taisha here with Catalyst. Let me give you options. Now that rates are dropping at an all-time low, you can quickly get approved with the 640. You know, you can just walk in. Down payment, steady income. I'll arrange it. I'll find you a safe haven. Imagine all that you'd be saving. I'm patient. And I even work with sellers off the market so fast, it'll make that win jealous. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. From the valley to the bay to LA, I can list your house and have it sold in just a day. First time buyers, you can come my way, or even if you're investing or you wanna upgrade. Okay, my name is Angela. I've been here 30 years, helping people buy their dreams and throw away their fears. Single moms, divorcees, vets, or you have an empty nest, you'll invest like a boss with acres like Rick. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, it's CC, CEO. Wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a gold builder that could teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black. Your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you.
Last but never least, it's your girl Marthella. When it comes to getting a house, no excuses, fellas. I'm not just an agent, but I always keep you building wealth. Buy your first home from me and keep your credit in good health. Marthella Keys program is everything you need it to be. Build your portfolio and also build your legacy. It's biblical. You should have 7 streams of income. So if there's a disaster, you'll be well off and then some.
You got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. If you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you. 2 years taxes, 2 months bank, 2 pay stubs. You ain't even gotta worry about HUD. Cause if you got your two, and your two, then we got you. Yeah, we got you.